Y'all know what it is.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Eggs. This week we have special guest, SEO wizard and entrepreneur, Vikas Singal. Also known as Sam, Vikas is the creator of SamBlogs, a digital marketing firm based in India. Unlike your typical SEO agency, SamBlogs creates a unique experience for their clients that addresses their challenges and caters to their business needs with clarity, simplicity, experience, and most importantly, honesty. From a small village in India and with a background in mechanical engineering, Vikas has long been entrepreneurial. In 2008, he started his first marketing agency in Mumbai, which unfortunately, or fortunately, failed. It was a devastating experience at the time, but it also became one of the most profound learning experiences in his life. Just a few years later, Vikas discovered digital marketing, and with that, he'd realized he found his calling. Working independently at first, then rapidly growing, he discovered he had a unique understanding for SEO, or search engine optimization. He developed his knowledge and in short order launched SamBlogs, which has become one of the top digital marketing agencies in India. It's been a wild ride and we can't wait to dig in. So joining us today for a conversation about the importance of blogging in a company's SEO strategy, things that any business can do to improve their SEO today, how to know where your business stands currently from an SEO perspective, and so much more. Please join us in welcoming to the show, Vikas Singal. Hey Vikas, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you guys?
So good. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, we're looking forward to the conversation.
Yeah, same here. Thanks for having me here, man.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you kick things off with just telling us a little bit about yourself? We got a brief overview in the intro there, but can you expound on that a little bit for us?
Yeah, of course. I come from India, as you know. I was born and brought up in a small town of India. Then I did my schooling, all my schooling there in the small town. Then I prepared for the exams to come out of that small town, and then I got admission in Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur. It is a bigger town. I got admission in a prestigious college in mechanical engineering branch. So basically, I started my career as a mechanical engineer. I appeared for some interviews with big companies, and I got selected in one of them. I got a handsome salary, extra perks, drivers, air travel, and what's not. So I was like 22 years old, got a good job, good salary. My family was happy that I'm settled now. So, but I was somewhere deep inside, I was not happy with my these perks and these salaries. I was not happy. I wanted to do something else, something more meaningful. I wanted to reach more audience. I wanted to grow more. So in 2008, I started a marketing venture with my friend in Mumbai, that is in India. But we were inexperienced. We started something which we didn't know how it would work. So the idea collapsed. In 2010, it collapsed completely. I was broke. I had no savings, no income, and to be honest, I was nowhere. On top of that, I was getting married. So people around me were asking when you're getting married, and I was looking for some job or something, but I could not go back and do a job because I had left it 2 years back. So in 2010, I came back to Jaipur again, and I worked on a new skill, completely new skill, digital marketing. So from marketing, I came to digital marketing in 2010. That's how it started. I started working on some forums and started taking freelancing projects in 2010. I got experienced, and in 2013, I think that was the first time I hit $3,000 a month. Then in 2013, I started SamBlogs.com. That's how it began. That was the beginning of an era for me.
I love that story. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that, Vikas. Obviously our show is largely seen or heard here in the US. And, so I think the story of sort of Indian entrepreneurship is really inspiring, for especially young people in your country, but also people here who maybe feel like there's a lot of struggle and a lot of difficulty in sort of building a business. So I appreciate you sharing some of the backstory. One of the things that you landed on, or that you were talking about, that I kind of wanted to just ask you questions about, because I don't know a lot of guys from India. I wondered if you talk a little bit about just sort of entrepreneurship or entrepreneurism in India. Like, is it a common thing? I mean, like here in the States, it's very common. Everybody has got a little venture going and things like that. But is that sort of culturally popular in India as well?
No. I would say a big no. We here in India, people want to study. They want to do a government job. That's the basic and biggest dream of their life. Most of the people. If you get a good job, then you are settled in everybody's eyes. Entrepreneurship is taken as a risky stuff here. If you are doing entrepreneurship, you are taking risk. So most of the people will say you will fail, you don't go, better go for a secure job and then earn a good income, and that's how it goes here. If somebody is taking an extra step and go for entrepreneurship, they will try to hook him up, like, don't go there, be there in the job, get a good money, live your life like a normal person.
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
So you had that good job and you gave it up to go and do the entrepreneurship, and it didn't work out. And that's actually kind of, lots of people that go down that road have the same similar story, myself included. So and to do that right before you're getting married, that's more props to you. I mean, that's a big risk.
Bigger risk.
What your first venture that didn't work out, was it not digital marketing? It wasn't SEO? What were you trying to do in that first venture?
It was like, if you understand MLM, it was multi-level marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, if you know, there are some companies which do multi-level marketing. So I was in multi-level marketing. I was selling stuff to the people. I asked them to refer more people. Then they asked more people to refer, and that's how it worked. But it was like I didn't have experience, so it was bound to collapse. So that's how it went. Like, we didn't have any marketing experience because I came from a mechanical engineering background. I went straight into something which I had no clue, based on my friend's assumption that we'll do good jobs and like we'll make some good money there. But the idea didn't pick up.
That's actually very interesting to me, because multi-level marketing is kind of huge in Salt Lake. There's a lot
very
of it.
Popular where we're located. And there's a lot of
it's
some of the biggest.
Interesting to me that it's actually a thing in India too. So that kind of makes me laugh a little bit, because we've been down that road here.
You have been there. You have been in multi-level marketing.
Well, not by choice. I was when I was younger. I was living with a family member who was involved in it, and out of respect for them, and they were offering me room and board, I signed up, but I didn't really pursue it like I was trying to make money with it. I signed up just to say, hey, I'll help you out. That would wash my hands of it. So.
Yeah, no, like Mike saying, I mean, some of the biggest MLMs in the world are from right here in Utah. So it's pretty funny that's where you started. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, though, was sort of, I guess, the bravery it took in two different ways. First of all, taking off from, I guess what is expected of a young man in India is you go and find this good job. You found a good job, and as Mike noted, and you described, you left that position. Obviously, that's an act of bravery or an act of rebellion. I don't know, one or the other. But then also, I wanted to explore with you just the career pivot, right? You went into school to be a mechanical engineer, but you went totally a different direction. And so I just want to talk to you about sort of the bravery it took first to become an entrepreneur. And then second, I guess whatever it was that pushed you or gave you the energy to switch to another field that you really didn't know anything about.
Yeah. First, if I go back into those days, job was my first priority. I got it. I got the highest paid job in my college. Only 3 people got selected in that company. I was one of them. So I was in highest paid job. I did 2 years job there. But what I felt is I can do better if I utilize my potential somewhere else. I can do 2 times, 3 times easily, and I can have a better life, better control, and I can change a few of people's life as well. I can. It's not just about me. It was not like I don't want to work. I didn't want to work. I didn't wanted to do a job. I wanted to do a job, but I thought I can do better. I have this potential in me that I can change few lives. So it was a kind of bravery, and it was my mindset that I can from here I can change few people and I can change few lives. So I decided I can go into a different field, irrespective of what I have done in the past. I one of my friend who was in marketing already, multi-level marketing, he introduced me to MLM, and he told me like there is huge potential in this company, and you can we can earn a lot. Obviously, money is the first motivation for me. Was the first motivation for me. Then it didn't work. It was like it was not the end of the road. I thought there will be more chances, and somehow I came to know about SEO, search engine optimization. And then one day I was sitting and I was having a clue, and I was surfing a forum, and I just talked to 2 3 people, and one of them gave me a job. I was zero. I didn't know anything. He gave me a writing job. I took it and did it. I because I had good writing skills. I delivered it. I got somewhere around $20 if I remember it correctly. $20. Then again a few days later, I got a client and he gave me a writing job, and I got few more dollars. Then I understood if I can earn $20 30 like a day, then I can easily crack it. Just not about content writing. Then from content writing, I went on to check other aspect of SEO, how it works, how people share things on Facebook, and how they do social media management, how they get backlinks, how one-way links are made. I kept on getting the knowledge, and then about 2 3 months later, we made a package, one-way link package, and then started selling on a forum, and I started getting orders. I was alone. We were two, 3 people, and then we were doing all the job. We were getting the clients. We were communicating with the people, and then we were doing all the job ourselves. We're delivering the work. We are doing the communicating with the client, and we were working all ourselves. Then we thought like if we can hire some people. They will do the job. We will talk to the client, and they will deliver the job, and we can that's how progress. So that's how it the vision came into my mind. If I can hit 600 $700 myself, if I have 10 people, I can easily crack 3,000 $4,000, and that's enough to survive in India. Because you don't in India, if you are earning $3,000 a month, you can survive easily. So if once I survive, I know I can take it anywhere. From if I remember correctly, 2013 I hit first time $3,000, and if I talk about last month, we did around one lakh dollars, $10,000 $100. So that's how far we have come, just because of the mindset and the eagerness to grow and the passion.
I like that. The passion and the eagerness to grow is vital and key in succeeding as a small business owner. You have to have the drive to get out and get up and actually do it every day. If you don't have that, what's the point?
Yeah.
So let's talk about you have 2 websites currently at the moment. You got SamBlogs and you got Gronal. Is that how it's okay? Which one came first and which one kind of started the ball rolling? Was it Gronal?
Yeah, no. It is SamBlogs.com. Gronal is still in the pipeline. We have not launched it properly. Just it's the pipeline. It will be like digital products. SamBlogs.com is our main agency. We provide SEO packages through SamBlogs.com.
Okay.
If you go, we have free website analysis. We have on-page services, off-page services. You will find so many services on SamBlogs.com. For Gronal, we have other plans. It's still in the beginning stage.
Yeah, I gotta say, I like the website.
Thank you.
The color scheme looks good and it's very clean. So
Thank you, man.
All right, let's talk a little bit about SEO. We've covered it a few times on our show. We've had a few experts.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
It's something that I kind of enjoy talking about. I don't know that Ryan, do you enjoy it, Ryan?
Well, I like it. My thing is I'm not particularly good at it, right? And so I really like these opportunities to sit and learn because to be perfectly honest, I'm just not that great at it. You know, I do like to write, I do things like that, but I know that a big part of search engine optimization is not just saying words or writing articles, but rather writing articles with a purpose or with strategy in mind to build SEO. So maybe we just start at the beginning with this conversation, which is just, can you explain what is SEO in your mind and how business owners should be using it?
If you, I'll start from very basic. SEO, as it stands for search engine optimization. You are optimizing your site for search engines. And if I talk about search engines, 80% of people know google.com, right? They don't, we don't even know 20 other search engines, right? When we say search engine, it means Google. You are optimizing for Google, right? So for small businesses, which are either a broad business or niche relevant businesses, first and foremost, they should have a proper keyword research done. Because those people know their audience better than me. If I talk about you, you know your audience better than me. You can give me an idea what audience you want to target, what people you want to reach, what age group you want to reach, what is your location preference. You want Indian audience, US audience, Canada audience. So you give me a brief about your site, your target audience. We do a research. We do a proper in-depth research based on your audience input, based on your input. Then we'll provide you keywords. High traffic keywords, there will be high traffic keywords, there will be less traffic keywords, there will be less competitive keywords, there will be less competitive keywords. So you can't target all of them in one shot, right? If you target 100, 200 keywords in one shot, it won't work. So we basically, for a small business which is starting out, I would say we start from a low hanging fruits. They're like long tail keywords which are less competitive, but they will start giving you traffic. So that you invest some money, you will start seeing the organic traffic very quickly. So that's the first and foremost thing. Get the keyword research done properly. If you know the keywords, you are at the first step in SEO. Second, content creation. Content is the key. If you have content which is prime as compared to your competitors, you have higher probability to rank. In SEO, there are people who are like, they will put stolen content on your site, they will put garbage content on their site, and they still think they will rank. It won't happen. You need informative, you need right content, maybe 3,000 words, 4,000 words, 5,000 words content. The more informative you write for people. You are not writing for search engines. You are writing for people, normal people like me, who are your audience. So after keyword research, we need proper content on your site. Third and foremost, you need relevant backlinks. If you are a podcast hosting man, then you need links from relevant sites. So if I talk about myself, if I'm in SEO, I need links from SEO people, SEO forums, people who are talking about SEO. I need links from them. I don't need links from a grocery store, right? I need relevant links. If I get relevant links, I get ranked higher. So these are the three pillars of SEO. First, keyword research. Second, high quality content. Third, relevant backlinks. If you have these three things, you can go way ahead of your competitors and you can start getting organic traffic as little as 3 months. In 3 months, you will start seeing the effect of SEO.
So you have these keywords that you do the research and figure out, all right, these, 50 words are like what will draw traffic to you. You can't just like put them on your website and say, hey, there's 50 words that are relevant. You actually have to put it into context, right?
Yeah, correct, of course.
I'm glad you're asking that, Mike, because like I remember back in the early days that what you would do is you'd build out your website, then you'd put a content block down at the bottom of the page that was the same color as the page. And you
I actually did that a few times.
A million keywords, 5,000 keywords that were all in white against a white background. And that was the trick. That was SEO. So I'm glad you're asking about the modern approach.
Yeah.
That was like in maybe before 2010, it was called SEO. After nowadays, this is AI algorithm. Google has become so smart that if you want to outsmart it, you have to be real. You can't fake it. If you think you hide the content, if you stole the content and put it on your website, it won't work. You will get a penalty within a few weeks. So if you talk about today's SEO, it's not just about putting all the keywords in one article. It's not about that. It's really you are optimizing for intent, query of the search person who is doing search. You have to optimize for his query, his real query. If you are not answering it, you won't rank it. And to answer it, you have to have experience. You have to have real content in the title, and it will be in your H1 tag and in topics, and even video. In videos, you can put all the content. So if you put the content in the right way, you are bound to rank.
So by the right way, you're talking about like if you have an image, you need to have an alt tag. If you have if you don't have that, Google actually realizes that it's not good for people who are blind, so they rank you lower. Correctly? Is that kind of how it works?
Yeah, it's correct. It's correct in some way. It's not just about alt text. It's about description. It's about how fast your site loads. That's the biggest ranking factor these days. If you think, because if your site is taking more than 3 seconds to load, people will leave, and there's no point Google ranking your site. So it's not just about content. It's about page speed. It's about other metrics as well. Domain age, for example. If you are new, starting a few months earlier and start doing SEO, you don't expect to rank. If you have a good age, you have natural backlinks, you are 10 years old age, then your chances are pretty much high.
Okay. So we've got keywords, we've got content, so like a good article written with it. Images need to be tagged in a description correctly, and then you've got load time as well. Are there any other key items that we're missing that really help? So the backlinks, can you tell us about backlinks and how to get them? Are there
Sure.
like the social shares on your WordPress site?
Yeah.
Is that the way to get them?
Yeah, of course. If I talk about backlinks, I'll tell you, I'll divide your keywords in two parts. Okay. Let's say if you are a blogger, you have your main keywords, 5 main keywords, and 5 other keywords, long tail keywords, I will say them. For the Google to identify your site, you need different type of links, right? It's not just about one type of links. You need different type of links. One, diversity links. Diversity links, as the name suggests, come from variety of sources. Like few of the links coming from Blogger, few of the links coming from article directories, few of the links coming from Facebook share, few of the links coming from Twitter share. So these are like social shares, blogging. These are free sites. Like if I can go and make a link there, I don't need your permission. Like if I want to make a link to your site, I can go to Blogger and make a link. I can go to Facebook and put a link. These are like diversity links. Anybody can go make them freely. If you want to do, you can do it, right? These are simple, easy to gain links, but they have low value. They are for diversity purpose, right? Once you are starting out a site, you made the diversity links. Now let's move to the next link. Now to be more specific, next move to the relevant links. Like now I want to go to a site which is talking about SEO. If I'm talking about myself, if I'll go to a site which is writing about SEO, how to rank in SEO, I come to there and then I guest blog there to get a relevant links from there. That's a high value link. For the high value link, I will use my most important keywords. For the diversity links, I will use 10, 12 keywords so that every keywords will get 2, 3, 5 links. But for the high value link like guest post, I will use my main keyword, SEO service, for example. So one is diversity links, second is guest post, then there are niche edits, there are press release, there are video marketing, like you can go and make a video on YouTube and distribute on other video networks and put your links there. So SEO, off-page SEO is vast. It's not just one about link. It's variety of links coming from variety of sources, and then there are PBNs. Have you heard of PBN in SEO? PBN?
No, that's a term I don't know.
Yeah, PBN stands for private blog networks. Private blog networks. Okay. So for example, you want me to make some high quality links, but at the same time, you want your competitors not to know about those links, so that he can try to dig your links, but he won't find out your links. So this is called PBN, private blog network. We buy those domains through GoDaddy. We make a beautiful site based on your niche. We host them on different servers. Let's say I'm giving you 60 PBN links. I'll buy 60 domains. I'll buy 60 hosting. I'll put each domain will have a different theme, different plugin, and on each domain I'll put a relevant article based on your site and link back to you. And then this PBN will be hidden. This will be hidden from popular crawlers like Ahrefs, Moz. They won't be able to crawl it. So if your competitor will go and try to dig your links, he won't find out this. So this is yeah. So
why would it matter if Moz is crawling and trying to find your links? That wouldn't more the merrier be a better thing, or is it like what would they do with those links?
No. It's not about Moz. It's about your competitors, so that they don't know about your links. It's not.
Is that just to stay competitive? You know, for example, like if my competitor was able to dig through and find all my links, and then they started using the same links or going to the same websites, would we then be fighting for competition or competing for a spot in Google's ranking at that point?
It can be, because if you are in SEO, you know about these links. Like if you have never done SEO, you don't know this link exists. If you know about SEO, you have been doing SEO 2-3 years, then you will try to find out what are the PBN links. I want to get those links. These are high quality links. Everybody is talking about them, and everybody is getting a good ranking impact because of those links. So then in that case, you might go for PBN links from me, few PBN links from somebody else, few PBN links from somebody else, so that you can still remain ahead of your competitor.
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I wanted to ask you, so for a lot of businesses, especially small businesses, you know, SEO seems like one of those things that you do when you're an Amazon or you're a Walmart or something, and you're competing at a global level, right? And I think, you know, there's probably a lot of range where, you know, mid-sized businesses are starting to recognize the need for SEO. But as a small business owner, like how do I even know I need it? Like, is there a way for me to, I guess, assess where I stand presently and then, you know, make a determination that I actually need to engage with somebody, or I need to start making some steps in SEO?
Yeah, good question. First thing is, small businesses are not aware of it. When you start off a business, you think I need Google Ads because it will drive me traffic and I'll get some sales. But if you really put money into Google Ads, you will be paying so much money and you won't be getting a good ROI. If you do put the same money in SEO for a year, you will be getting 10x traffic, at least 10x traffic. But if you're not experienced, you are going to go to Google because it's more known channel, right? Everybody knows about Google Ads, everybody knows about Facebook ads, everybody knows about it. But if you know about SEO, if you learn it, you can really get 10x of ROI if you are putting in money in SEO as compared to Google Ads. So that's the basic idea. Most of the people who are starting SEO, they don't know. But once they search how to grow my business, they will get to know that if you want to be in online business, you have to do SEO. SEO is a must for them. Without SEO, you can only get paid links, paid advertisement from Google or Facebook, but it won't rank you because your organic traffic is free. Once you get organic traffic, it's for lifetime. If you keep you investing a small amount of money in SEO, you will this traffic will keep on increasing.
Okay. Is there a way to audit your site? Is there like a website you can go to and say, hey, how am I doing on SEO? Or is that something that you do for your clients?
Yeah. We offer free audit. For example, if you want to do SEO, you are not sure about what should be fixed on page, what should be off page activities we should be doing, or what should be what happens in that case. Normally, people ask for free audit. We audit it through and check their main competitors, what they are doing actually. If they are ranking for high ranking keywords, and how much traffic actually they are getting. If they are getting x amount of traffic because of SEO, then we'll make a full audit and give you a suggestions based on that audit, that these should be changed, this title should be changed, this content should be changed, loading speeds should be changed, and based on other data we'll recommend you a plan. Like, we need this much of diversity link this month, we need this much of PBN this month. So based on that plan, we'll give you a tentative figure. Let's say $300, or let's say 500, maybe $1,000. In 3 months, we should be able to double your traffic. So that's how it happens in SEO audit.
Okay.
Once you've done the audit, how much of the work that comes from the audit is then done? Like, I mean, do you guys do that work, or does the company that you're working with need to do it in-house? Like, who actually makes the changes that you recommend?
Yeah, sure. For the on-page part, if I talk about the on-page part, if I have to talk about your title, for example, title, I won't go and make those title changes, on-page changes. I won't make it. I'll give you a sheet that we need this title on the site. We need this content. We need this keyword density in the page. Or if the site is not loading properly, we have to reduce the image size so that it can load fast. So those on-page changes has to be done by you. For the off-page part, for the backlinks part, it will be done by our team. We'll give you a design package, like we are going to do XYZ amount of links in this amount of money. It will be done by my team, and it will be delivered to you in Excel reports. What we have done in this month, where we started in the ranking, where we are after this month work, and in the organic traffic as well. If you are with us 3-6 months, you will get a comparison how we started and how we are right now. So you will get everything from our team. That part. But as I said earlier, for the on-page part, you have to do the changes. We will give you a sheet, but you have to make those changes.
Okay, fair enough. I wondered, can we go now into sort of, I guess, the mistakes people make, right? Because I think there's probably a lot of people who, are either trying their best at SEO, maybe they don't know anything, but they're doing what they think is the right thing to do. Are there any common mistakes or issues that you come across when you run your audits or when you take on a new client that sort of indicate that a customer has been doing the wrong thing?
Yes, it happens. There are common mistakes. There are so many common mistakes. Like, first and the biggest common mistake I've seen, people think it's easy. People think like, I've done 1 month of SEO. Why I'm not ranking, man? I put $100. Why I'm not ranking? So it doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that. There are around 1 billion sites on the internet, right? You start your site and you invest $100 in SEO. You can't rank, man. You need to be continuous with SEO. The first is the mindset. You need to stay regular with SEO. This is the biggest thing that I have experienced. Second, they think on page doesn't matter. They will people will make a site, they will steal content from their competitor and put their own site. It's the biggest thing. It's the blunder. You can't do that. In today's AI age, you can't do that. You need relevant content. You need to be with today's guidelines. It's not 2010. It's 2022. You have to be very specific what you are putting on your site. This is the biggest second mistake which what I've seen. Third is they think number of links means more rankings. That's not always true. It's true that you need good number of links, but it is quality over quantity. It's not just quantity. You don't think like I get 1000 links and I'll beat my competitor. It won't happen. If you have 100 quality links and if your competitor have 1000 links, you may beat him. So these are the main three basic mistakes people don't know about SEO.
Yeah, I've heard that if you regurgitate the same content that someone else uses, Google actually it's a negative because they'll see that and then they kind of wash it out. It knows that that's content that's been used before and it knows that it's not relevant or unique. On your Gronal site, you've got a couple terms that I haven't heard before, and I just wanted to ask you about it. One of them is average DA 65 plus, and then another one's average DR 65 plus, and then higher SERP. I've never heard those terms before.
I'll explain you. So DA stands for domain authority. DA, domain authority. In old days, there was a matrix called PR, page rank. It was from Google itself. Okay. Based on a quality of the page, Google used to give them a rank. It was called page rank, but they discontinued it. Once they discontinued it, the SEO community needed some other metrics to sell links. If I'm going to sell you links, I need to tell you how quality links they are. So to judge a quality of links, you will ask me, what is the DA? What is the domain authority? So it is a matrix coined by Moz.com that is called DA. And the other matrix DR, domain rating, that is similar matrix that is coined by Ahrefs.com. So these are two similar metrics which are coined by these two giants so that we can buy links. If I'm going to offer you a DA 50 links, so you will think DA 50 links is a good link. If I'll give you a DA 10 links, you will say, I need more DA. I need more domain authority. So that higher the value of DA or DR, the authority of the link will increase. So these are two metrics coined by Ahrefs and Moz. These are not Google's metrics, but Google used to have a metric called PR. They discontinued it, and the SEO community needed some metrics to sell links. So these DA and DR came into picture.
Okay.
And what other term you called?
Higher SERP.
Oh, SERP stands for search engine ranking position. Okay. What is your position in search results? Like 10th position, 5th position, 10th, 12th, whatever.
Okay, that makes
sense. So we give you a higher rankings like 1, 2, 3.
So you've mentioned Most a few times. Have you read his book, Rand Fishkin's book?
Yeah, I have. The Secret I have read. Yeah, it was a great book, and it changed the way I see the world.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I think it's something Lost and Founder is the name of the book. It's if you guys haven't read it, it's an amazing story about how he started his business and started Moz.com. And I mean, there was a point where he was hiding out, trying to avoid getting his furniture repoed because he was in such high duress at one point. He couldn't pay all his bills and he was trying to just get by. And it's a very interesting story. So if you haven't checked it out, it's a very good read. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for your time today. I've really enjoyed this conversation. Ryan, do you have any other questions you want to ask before we?
Yeah, actually, and I wanted to ask him, I meant to ask this at the top of the show, but again, I'm digging into sort of your entrepreneurial background. And one of the things I wanted to ask you, because we talked earlier about sort of just the bravery it took to do something that was sort of out of sort of cultural norms. But I just wanted to ask you about mentorship and maybe your parents, or maybe there's another person in your life who was entrepreneurial to begin with, or who maybe instilled with you the confidence that you could take and go into business for yourself. Did you have any positive role models like that growing up, or maybe even at work, places like that, who helped you, I guess, be confident enough to go give something a shot, even if it was likely to fail, or even if everyone around you was saying it was going to?
Yeah, good question. I when I studied in my college, there were my seniors who had this mindset. They were one of my senior who is still still is an entrepreneur. He came from my small town as well. So after his schooling, after his graduation, he started his own company. He's in software. He's in web development. So he had that mindset. I was in continuous touch when I was going through a rough patch. So he kind of influenced me in that time frame. If nothing happens, I'm always there. So it was like his guidance. And then he also gave me a guidance about this SEO industry is about to boom. You can learn about this SEO industry, and this industry will take you very far from here. So that mindset came from him. I still know him. He's one of my good friends. So that mindset came from him. So
Awesome.
That was a big boost for my life.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. Well, and I think it's really important, especially in today's age. It seems like it's really challenging for a lot of people, especially people of different skin colors or different backgrounds and things like this, to find their way in, as entrepreneurs, or even in companies working for businesses. And so I'm always really interested to see, I guess, who was it that lit the fire for you? Who was it that gave you the opportunity to move forward? So that I'm grateful for you sharing that story. Finally, I guess just to kind of close out, I wondered if, for other entrepreneurs, maybe people in India, that might be your contemporaries who might look up to you as a role model, or for people maybe in this country who are enduring a difficult time. There are a lot of layoffs and people losing jobs right now that are going to be re-engaging and entering the workforce, maybe in new ways or interesting ways. I wonder if you have any advice for those kind of people on just sort of overcoming struggle, putting in the work, and maybe even finding a career in SEO.
I would ask them, have a vision, have a bigger vision. Don't just work for money. Like, it's not just about money. After all, you need money. Everybody needs money, but you should have a vision. There are dreams. Don't look just amount XYZ amount of money. You are here to help people grow. Think like a vision, so that you can, even if there are roadblocks, there will be roadblocks. Never give up, and just keep on working hard, and stay humble. At the end of the day, stay humble and help people, and stay focused. That's I would say to them.
Excellent. I love that. Well, thank you so much, Vikas. We really appreciate you taking the time to do this show. I mean, obviously the world of SEO is rich and complex. And I think, for anybody who has an interest, obviously you can learn more at SamBlogs.com, or just look in the show notes here for this show, and we'll give you some links. Vikas, anywhere else people should engage with you, or where they could go to learn more about you, your businesses, or anything else you'd like to share?
Yeah, they can come and visit SamBlogs.com. I am on Twitter as well, the Vikas Singal. My handle is the Vikas Singal, THEVIKS And if you are looking to grow your business organically, just come at SamBlogs.com, get the free analysis done, and see how you can grow how we can grow your sales.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Vikas. I appreciate it. And thanks so much to everybody who tunes into the show this week and every week. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for having me on your show. Thank you.
Absolutely.